First up, at UFC Vegas at 99, we have the return of the big man. We got Robelis Despaigne taking on Austen Lane. Austen Lane, 12-5 in his career. 2-1 in his last 5. He is looking for his first win in 2 years. He's taking on Olympian Robelis Despaigne. 5-1 in his entire career. 4-1 in his last 5. He is coming off of his first ever loss. And Robelis Despaigne, as we know or should know by now, is an Olympian. An absolute monster of a human being. He's 6'7". He's an Olympic Taekwondo medalist. He has crazy power in his hands and his feet. He's very athletic. He's very mobile. If you watch his Taekwondo matches, just the speed that he's in and out is insane. He did just lose a decision, but before that, his total cumulative of 4 fights was like 56 seconds. And then we finally saw him fight a little longer. He got taken down, couldn't really get up, did fade. It wasn't the best look on the planet, but I think the UFC setting him up to succeed here. They're saying, hey, here's another monster, Austen Lane, 6'5", former NFL player. He's very athletic. He started his MMA career about 8 years ago. He's trying to do the right things. His chin doesn't always allow him to. He's fast for his size. He's pretty well-rounded, but he looks to grapple for the most part. He'll come in, he'll strike, try to get you to the cage, try to get you to the ground. He's big, he's strong, he's athletic. But if he gets hit, he's going out, and he is coming off that KO loss by Jonathan Diniz. Listen, Robelis screwed a lot of people in his last fight. There was a lot of people, myself included, that were like, this guy's the real deal. And he might still be the real deal. But now we know if he gets taken down, he can't get up. And he does gas a little bit. And I didn't expect him to have good wrestling. Like, that just is what it is, right? He's an Olympic Taekwondo medalist. But I thought he might be able to get up if he is taken down. I thought he might be dangerous as hell in the beginning of every round. But he faded, lost a little sting off of his punches. I'm still going to pick Robelis here. I think he's set up to succeed. Austen Lane can be finished, but I can't. He's not in the safety parlay. He makes me nervous. These odds are pretty big. So I'm going to be very, very careful betting here, but Robelis is the pick. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously the advantages he's going to have is going to be pretty crazy. Where the fight's always standing, and Austen Lane isn't the most dangerous wrestler in the world. And I think honestly the one thing that hurts Austen Lane that usually is probably one of his biggest asset is his height. Because if you're gonna wrestle a guy, it's much easier to be kind of that short. The people that are always gonna give Robelis issues can be the shorter people that have decent entries. And Austen Lane doesn't have great entries, especially when he blitzes in. But that height, when you're trying to change levels, is much harder than these shorter guys. And I think that height's is gonna give Robelis a little bit more time to be able to see that stuff coming and maybe land a shot on one of these entries. So I'm on Robelis here, but again, I mean as good as he is in one position, he's that bad in the other one. So
yeah.
When a path to victory is that obvious for somebody as a minus 400 or minus 450, it's like I would just stay away from it probably.
And I was actually pretty high on Robelis, like in my notes. And then I saw a Instagram reel of Austen Lane training. And obviously he's a former NFL player, high-level athlete, like it is what it is. But he was looking good, dude. Pushing his truck, like fast as hell. I was like, all right.
That's my favorite thing. Too is because I think somebody posted a picture of Robert Whitaker or 2 pictures of him or something that was like, man, Rob's in great shape getting ready for Chimaev or whatever. And I was like, wow, a fighter's in shape to fight. That's like, he looks like every other fight. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, a fighter I would hope is in shape to fucking fight. Breaking news, fighters in shape to fight. Congratulations.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you watch it and then you're like, ah, shit. All right,
No, I mean, I literally picked a fighter on this fight because of those reasons, and we'll get to that. So,
well, there we go. So we're both on the Robelis side. $9,400 in DraftKings. I will probably spend that because if he wins, he will spark Austen Lane. And Austen, Jonathan Diniz knocked him out. The older Taffa brother knocked him out. Like, he can be knocked out. If he had a granite chin, if he was like a Waldo Cortez where it's like we don't know if he can be knocked out or not, that's a different story. We know he can. He has been. The UFC is setting this up on purpose. So sometimes you just got to trust the process. I am going to spend that $9,400 in DraftKings Fantasy. If you do want to unlock all the picks, the bets, the round line leans, we're dominating. We're dominating. The last 2 months, I have put up I don't have it off the top of my head. I tweeted it. An insane amount of net profit with an insane ROI. 2 months. WeWantPicks.com. Click become a member at the top. We do have a couple of super chatterooskies. $20 from Miss Shaken.
Misha and Ken.
You know what's funny? I knew it wasn't Miss Shaken, but I forgot what it was. Because we've had that discussion. $20.
That's like me every time I go to the fridge and see Yorkshire sauce. Fucking, I'm always like, how the fuck do you say that? I don't have that shit.
You put it in the fridge?
I think you're supposed to put it in the fridge, but I don't have that in my fridge. I have barbecue sauce.
Dude, I was at the neighbor's house for something, and I opened the fridge.
Milk.
They had honey in the fridge. Who does that?
How can you even do that? That would take
it doesn't come out of the jar.
All morning. That would take all morning, yeah.
Same with people do peanut butter in the fridge, was the dumbest shit, and bread. My mom used to put bread in the fridge.
Keeps it fresh.
I'll put this back. The craziest part about my mom putting bread in the fridge, she wouldn't put food in the fridge. Like, we would eat spaghetti. She's an immigrant. Fine. The spaghetti would go in a container and stay on the counter. That wouldn't go in the fridge, but the bread would. It was disgusting.
I only put my bread in G-strings, baby boy.
Okay. So many dog winners in just the last few weeks. Rival, Sabatini, McGee, Delidze. As always, I win, you win. Thank you, Misha and Ken. The Prophet with the $50 super chat. Best in the business. Thanks for the winning weeks. Well, we appreciate you. That's whining, but we appreciate you very much. All right.
Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the support. Thank you for Juliana Martinez. She just did a backflip in the octagon, and my God, look at her.
That wasn't the girl you bet on?
I did, but she did not win by sub. She hit her back a couple times, but look at Dominic Cruz looking good, huh?
Yeah.